Hello and welcome. My name is Erin, also known as Anastasia. I am a drag performer. I perform on YouTube and a couple other social media platforms as of right now. And this is my first video for my wig collection videos. And this first one is going to be named for my first wig, which her name is Britney. And this is her. She is long, beautiful, and blonde with brown roots. So let me get into some description about her before I go a little bit further. She is a lace front wig, which means there is lace in the front and tracks in the back type of thing. It's basically a full cap, which you don't really see much of the tracks, which is fine. It is a charisma blonde lace front wig. It is synthetic hair, so it cannot be dyed or changed in that manner, but it is a heat-safe wig, which means it is able to be curled and styled, which this wig originally came bone straight. So obviously you can see we put some beach waves into it so that it gives it a little bit more of a texture and looks a little bit cooler in my opinion. I liked it straight too, but we wanted to do kind of a beach wave with it. Now, with these wig collection videos, I'm going to be naming each one, and I named this one Britney because obviously you can see she's blonde and beautiful, and she kind of reminds me of Britney Spears. So it is, the density of the wig is 150 density, which is pretty standard. The lowest I think you can go on a wig is about 190-ish if you want a really thin wig, because most people don't want thin wigs because you can always cut it and style it and make it how you want it when it is denser. If it's too thin, there's not much you can do with it. And the cap is actually 22.5 inches in circumference, completely round, pretty average size wig cap. It fits me pretty comfortably, and I have a bigger head, which is fine. I really appreciate that. And you are able to wash these wigs, which all of their washing techniques and all of that information is on their website. They basically say for washing it, just soak the hair gently with mild conditioning shampoo in cold or warm water. Rinse the hair with the water towards the same direction, basically. And then run your fingers through the hair gently in mild conditioning water in a downward from the top to the ends, and then lay flat for it to air dry. Basically, they don't want you, if you're washing it, to blow dry it just because it can damage the hair. So if you're going to wash it, I would let it air dry. But if you're like blowing it out for like a style type thing, you could always do that too. But they're saying if you're washing it and trying to clean it, which technically, a wig shouldn't have to be washed very often unless you're wearing them every single day. Me, I wear them every two to three times a week, so they do get a little bit built up, and I wear makeup when I perform, so it does get caked in the wig a little bit too, so you want to take that into consideration. So when I wash my wigs, I do it roughly, I want to roughly say maybe once a month, if that. Sometimes I wait about 2 months, just because I don't want to ruin the style, and unless you're like literally sweating profusely and getting makeup caked all up in the hair, then I think you're good with a couple of months going. And I have a couple other wigs that I use in between each one, so it's not like I'm wearing it for like a good whole day type of session. Like I'm thinking like when you're wearing it a whole day, then you're getting the sweat from all of the whole day, your makeup from all the day, from outside, everything. So with that being said, I will basically take it off and show you what the inside of it looks like. Now, pretty standard cap, pretty normal. Now there is one clip at the front, one clip on each side, basically, and then there is straps in the back for you to adjust it to however you want it to be adjusted. And for the rest of the video, I'm just gonna basically pop it on so you can see what it looks like on me. Like I said, we put some beach waves in her, so she is a little bit more wavy and beach wavy-ish because this wig originally came really, really straight. which I liked. I like it better like this because it gives it a little bit more volume and a little bit more personality to it. And all of that. Now, like I said, each wig video that I'm doing, I will be asking you guys questions at the end. This wig is named Britney, so when I title this video, it'll be Wig Collection Part 1, or whatever I end up deciding to name it, and it will have her name, which is Britney, is what I decided to name this wig. Now, in the comments below of this video, I'm going to ask all of you to give me suggestions, because my next wig is going to be a voluminous black wavy wig. And if you would like, you can definitely put a suggestion in for what you want to name her. I have not named her already. Most of my wigs, I kind of already have kind of a name already picked out from, but that one I just don't yet. So if you want to, in the comments below of the video, please put in a name that you think would work well for a good voluminous wig. Also, if you want to ask me any questions about this, about basically all the information, I will be putting where to get this one. This one is actually roughly about $40 with tax and all of that. So on my other wigs, depending on how much they cost, I will be putting in the description of where you can find it a little bit cheaper, or basically if this one is the cheapest basically one you can find. Now this one is actually a pretty good price. It was only like $40. So for a wig this quality, I would say that's pretty good. So I will not be putting like where you can find a cheaper one for this one in particular, which is fine, because some of them I might do them depending on how expensive they are. Later on down the road, if I get some more expensive wigs, I might be able to do ones that are a little bit cheaper that are kind of close to what you're wanting. But also, if there are any other questions you want to ask me, like different wigs that look good, if you want to suggest a wig that I review, depending on if I have a little bit of spending money or anything like that, we can go like that. Also, if you want to, feel free to follow me on all my social media websites. I am on Periscope, which is Periscope, and on Periscope, my name is Ask Aaron, which is AskArron. And you can find me there, as well as I am also on Peaks under Anastasia as well. And I also have a Facebook too, just for my normal name, which if you guys want to, you can follow too, is Aaron Wood. Now I'm gonna leave you with all this beautiful blonde hair and all of this. But thank you all again for coming and watching my video and checking out my video. If you want, definitely any questions are greatly appreciated, or any support, just watching the video. And until next time, I love you all. Have a great night.